The main Madeleine McCann suspect, Christian Brueckner, allegedly confessed to a prison inmate that he snatched a child from a Portuguese apartment. A court was told today that the 47-year-old confided about his past after asking cellmate Laurentiu C if he too was behind bars for child offences. The drifter then allegedly admitted he had taken a child during a break-in in Portugal before he begged the fellow prisoner to burn down his secret lair when he got out of prison. Laurentiu also claimed Maddie may have been buried after saying the rapist had asked him if the DNA from a child can be taken from bones under the ground. Convicted paedophile and rapist Brueckner was named as a prime suspect in the disappearance of Madeleine McCann back in 2020, although he has never been formally charged. He is currently on trial for a string of rape and sex offences unconnected to the young girl's disappearance, all of which he still denies. Witness Laurentiu told the Braunschweig Regional Court today about his conversations with Brueckner, saying, quote, "He said he stole in Portugal. He told me that in Portugal he had stolen there. He was in an area of hotels where rich people live, and when he went to the hotel area, there was an open window somewhere, he told me. And he would have entered this window for money and gold. However, he'd not find any money, but came across a child and took it with him. About 2 hours later, the area was full of police and dogs, and he'd left from there. He left the area. He then said that there was another person with him who had argued with, and they had split up. He said he took the child with him in Portugal and drove away, while the place was full of police and dogs. He drove off in the car and he was gone. He also asked me whether DNA can be taken from a child." End quote. It comes after Maddie's investigators have previously said they firmly believe the toddler is dead. Laurentiu also alleged in court that sicko Brueckner had asked him to burn down his box factory lair when he was released from prison, as Brueckner believed he would never be free. German FBI agents later searched the property and found a string of data storage and hard drives, although the exact relevance to the case of the hard drives is yet to be released. Laurentiu C also claimed Brueckner had boasted about covering his tracks by burning the car, although he did not specify in court which crime it related to. He said, quote, "He told me that he was there in Portugal with another person and that he set fire to a car or hired someone else to set fire to a car in Portugal." End quote. The witness also alleges Brueckner told him of abusing tiny young girls on a bus he owned after snatching them. He told the court, quote, "There was talk of a girl. I don't know if what he said was true or not. He said that he had a bus and that he had taken her with it. He said he kept some of them but not others, but he never said that he had killed them. We're talking about girls, not boys. Not all at once, always one at a time. He told me about 2. He said he had taken someone, had sex with her, but he didn't kill her." End quote. Asked by the judge how old the victim was, Laurentiu said, "I don't want to get it wrong, but it was very young. Tiny, I mean young. Each time when we were together, he spoke about it because he was convinced I was a paedophile. He asked me every time if I was a paedophile. Every time we spoke, he came back to that. Brueckner said at the time, 'Tell me you don't have to watch out for me.' He told me all these things in the hope that I was a paedophile too." The witness also claimed in court that the German confided in him while they were both on remand in the same prison. The testimony amounts to a massive boost to the Maddie case, as prosecutors in Germany now have a second person who they say witnessed Brueckner's confessions.